Hello there. Um, so the reason for this is, I don't know, it's mostly bitching and rambling. So my friend Manny at work, we were talking about music. And I love all kinds of music, don't get me wrong. I appreciate country, I appreciate rap, I appreciate R&B. I appreciate it, but I don't listen to it really. But um my friend Manny said he loves Tyler, the creator. Okay. And I was like, why? He's disrespectful towards women. He's disgusting. His lyrics suck. He's degrading. And I asked him, okay, fine, what other R&B, hip hop artists do you like? He says, I hate Ice-T. Um, he hates Missy Elliott. And Snoop Dogg is semi-okay. And I was like, okay, you don't like Ice-T, you don't like Snoop Dogg, you don't like Missy Elliott, but you like Tyler the creator. And he goes, yeah. You don't have true appreciation then for that genre of music, because those were the main people back in the day in the late 80s, early 90s that really brought out the music. Missy Elliott was a big woman, especially back in the early 90s, a big black woman rapping when it wasn't okay. Snoop Dogg talking about rolling blunts and fucking bitches. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I don't really appreciate his vocabulary towards women back then, but he was one of the main people that brought R&B and rap and hip hop to the main front. And my friend Manny at work is dissing them and saying Tyler the creator is so much better, and I'm like, whoa, if it wasn't for them, Tyler the creator would have never been. And so, I don't know, I just had to bitch and ramble about it because that really pissed me off. Especially, yeah. Anyways. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've been just thinking a lot lately, and I really want you guys to appreciate life in general, because I know my generation doesn't really appreciate it. They take for granted what they can get. We really do. We don't appreciate the simple things in life. We don't appreciate that we're actually alive and breathing. And we don't appreciate the simple fact that we're not mentally impaired. They're lovely people. I grew up around them. My mom used to work with them. I love them. But people like myself that are physically and mentally okay and stable to live on our own, we take for granted what we are given and what we were born with and what we have and what we are capable of doing. We can breathe on our own. We don't need someone watching us and taking care of us. My generation really takes for granted of that. They get up in the morning and they bitch and moan and groan. And they're like, life sucks. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to do this. I just want to be lazy and sit on my fat ass and do nothing the rest of my life. I don't pity you. I don't pity you. I'm sorry, but I don't pity my generation. They're fat. They're lazy. They bitch about everything. You're given everything by your parents. Money, college. I mean, our parents' generation had to work for it. Our grandparents' generation had to work for it. My generation, our generation, we just sit back and wait for people to give us shit. We don't work for it anymore. We don't appreciate what we have. So next time you want to bitch, moan, and groan about something, just step back, take a couple seconds, and think. Am I alive? Yes. Can I live on my own? Yes. Am I physically okay? Yes. Do I have a job? Do I have a house? A roof over my head? Yes. You should be grateful. You should. You're healthy. You're healthy. If you don't have cancer, if you don't have health conditions, if you're not mentally fucked up, like my brother, if you can live on your own and breathe, if you're alive, appreciate it. Appreciate it. A lot of people, a lot of souls, a lot of beings, their lives are taken from them. I see young kids in my town, online, young kids under the age of 10 getting cancer. Yet, my generation, you guys, you want to bitch about absolutely nothing. Get over it. You're alive. I have no sympathy. I have no pity for you. You need to grow up, man up, woman up. Fucking live life. Appreciate what you have. I see kids dying, and it breaks my heart. Hey, you want to continue to bitch, moan, and groan? I cannot repeat this enough to you guys. You take life for granted. You really do. Now, don't get me wrong. Not everyone in my generation is like that, but majority of you guys are. A lot of us have had a hard time growing up. I will admit that. But you see those with hard lives come from nothing, yet they make something of themselves so they can have a family, of life, money, a stable life. Just think. Think next time, okay? Please? Think outside of yourself. If you see a homeless person, give them a couple of change, pennies, $1, whatever. Think of others before yourself. Because if we can all do that, just imagine what the world would be like in the next 2-3 years. The world would be such a better place for our children. Think outside yourself. Love someone because they are them. Just think.